Well, that was exhausting. So obviously, you can tell where this is from. This is the Speed Engineering True Dual X-Pipe Axle Dump Kit for the 99 to 2006 or 7 Chevy Silverados and GMC Sierras. I think it'll fit some Yukons and Tahoes and stuff like that too, but they specify Sierras and Silverados. It's a 3-inch, I'm pretty sure stainless steel kit. It cost about $389.99, and after shipping and everything, it came out to be pretty close to $415 out the door. It showed up pretty quick. I ordered it from Amazon. I'll put the link down below. I got it yesterday, and I've been super excited to open it, but I haven't, so we're gonna do that now. This is everything that comes with the Speed Engineering True Dual kit. Looks like it was all TIG welded. I'm actually really happy with it so far. It doesn't come with any instructions, so there's going to be a little bit of guesswork as to what goes where. Obviously, that's how that goes. I think those straight pieces are just spacers in case you have like an extended cab or a crew cab or something. But for the single cab short bed, I'll probably just put those right together. I don't know. And then those elbows I think are just for different transmissions, or if you're four-wheel drive or whatever. Again, I don't know. I've never put one of these together. This is the first exhaust kit that I've ever put together. So I'm super eager, so we're gonna get the truck lifted up, start throwing it all together. At the end of the video, we'll see how it sounds. Please don't skip ahead. Don't be a dick, don't be that guy. If you wanna hear how the truck sounds before with the open headers, I just did a video, I'll put the link down in the description, where I measure the decibel level of the open headers. It's a pretty decent video, you should go check it out. But yeah, I'm gonna get the truck up in the air. We're gonna start throwing this thing together. Alright, now that we got it up, we can get a better look at how it's gonna mount. These are just the test pipes that I put on there to keep the O2 sensors happy. You can see the headers, they were starting to peel, but it's not too bad actually. I'm sure it's worse up there. Anyway, these are just the test pipes that I put on there to keep the O2 sensors happy, because the standard kind of rule of thumb is to keep those at least 18 inches away from the end of any pipe, just that way it doesn't get false readings. So I just threw those on there for the time being. So we're gonna have to take those off of both sides, which shouldn't be too bad. I tried to clamp it as minimally tight as I could. Aside from that, it'll just come over here, kind of tie into the piece over there, and then it'll just run pretty much straight back, and then it looks like it's gonna mount on this mounting point right here. Ignore that crossbar. It's but yeah, it looks like it's just gonna mount there and then dump right about here. Hopefully the shock stays out of the way. It should. It looks like it should. It should have some adjustability, so they should sit right about here, and then we're good to go. Let's start pulling those off, and then we'll start slapping the new shit on, because I'm eager. I know I've already said that a lot, but I am eager to hear how these sound and see how they look too, actually. Wonder if I could still return these to AutoZone. So you really should be wearing more safety equipment than this. These things have a tendency to just explode at will. Learn from my mistakes. So here's what the exhaust looks like, just kind of mocked up on the truck. Nothing's clamped down yet. I just hit my head. Here you can see it has a center bung for like a wideband O2 sensor. I don't think it's any lower than the cross member. Looks a little bit lower. You can see the X pipe. And then right there we're gonna cut this center mount off just because it's bumping into it right now and it's pinching it against this cross member. You can see there's plenty of room by the shock. Everything does look like it's fitting really well. I'm pretty sure they just have it dipped down so much there so it clears the 4L80s too, because those are bigger, those transmissions.
Children, don't do this at home.
Just like that. Now if anybody's looking for one of those mounts, I'll put that on eBay. That was a super simple install, took all of 10 minutes. So I guess let's start throwing some clamps on. Alright, we got the exhaust on, everything's bolted down and held in, hopefully securely. We did have to use one of the supplied clamps here because the flange that's welded to it, or the mounting point that's welded to it, is just way too high. But it does come with a bunch of other clamps with different mounting points. We got all these tightened down. And it does come with 2 other elbows for different transmissions or headers or whatever. So I guess all that's left now is just drop the truck and hear how it sounds. Sounds great. You want to give it a couple revs when y'all up there? You guys see it just rumbling? So good. That sound. Sounds exactly how I was hoping it would sound. Oh, that sounds perfect. To really get into it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's going to do it for today. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos of the truck, you can click on one of these 2. If you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend it. You can click right here. Hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you next time.